And we're back from the Teradek booth at NAB 2014. It is still 2014. And I'm joined by Tab. Welcome.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
Good to see you.
From Freefly.
Yep.
So last year was definitely the year of the brushless gimbal. It was Movi-tastic.
Yep.
Everywhere you went on the show floor, there were Movis here, Movis there.
Yep.
What have you been doing in the past 12 months? What's been going on? How's it going for you?
Vacationing mostly. No. We've been working on different Mobis. The M5 just came out about a month ago, and
so yeah, this is it. This is the M5.
Yep. And then
get a shot of this.
We also just launched the M15 at the show, which is the bigger version of the M10.
That's the heavy-duty version.
Bodybuilders to carry a Sony F55, Alexa M.
Comes with a free membership of Gold's Gym, is that right?
Yeah, it comes with one free session to have The Rock carry the Mobi.
Yeah.
For you.
Very good.
Yeah, and then we also launched this
let's show it. This little camera here.
Controller at this show, which is a Mobi Controller. It's tough to see because it's all black and carbon fiber, but it's full.
Turn it to the light that way a bit. Yeah, you might get it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
A little highlight.
Cinematography. It's all about the light.
Yeah, so it's controls all the functions that the old controller used to do, and then in addition we'll have focus, iris, zoom capability.
Yeah. So hang on. So on the left here, let's just see. So these. This is the new stuff, really.
Focus, iris, zoom. It has full telemetry with the Movi, so you're actually able to control settings in the Movi from the controller, and then it also sends data back from the Movi to tell you your battery voltage, how many satellites you have, if you have any air codes, or also kind of gives you feedback.
Where do you see that data? Is it on the little LCD display?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
So you can see there.
Ooh.
So it's a little OLED screen that gives you all the info you need.
And these controllers link to what on the actual Movi?
Yeah, so there's a little receiver that's similar similar to the old RC receiver that we used to use, that just allows you to have that bidirectional link. So this system will be compatible with any Movi product, M5, M10, M15.
And in terms of motors, is it your own motors, or are you building? Are you a compatibility with certain manufacturers? How does that work?
Yeah, we'll be compatible with all the regular focus motors, Hedin, Red Rock, any of the standard ones that use the standard Limo.
Okay, very impressive. Now the M5.
Yep.
It's a very interesting product, I think, to a lot of people who shoot news, documentaries. That's kind of where it's aimed at, I guess. It's people who need to do things quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
How fast is the sort of setup and the breakdown for the M5?
You know, it's pretty fast. I would say the most difficult part is really getting the camera installed on the cage. Once it's on the cage, it's pretty straightforward to balance, especially if you've had someone show you how to do it once. And then we publish recommended settings for the application. So if you start from there, if you get it roughly balanced and start from there, you're going to be...
Yeah, and to be honest, most people are using either 5D with 1635 or D800. There's only a limited number of cameras that you do.
Yeah, so we published recommended settings for all the popular cameras, so that's a great starting point on how to tune and set the thing up. And after that, it's just really practicing and learning how to move the camera.
Okay. Is this actually shipping now?
It is shipping. We're still in back order though for around another 3 weeks to a month. So they'll be in stock and shipping orders that were received at the show in like 4 to 6 weeks.
And I'm going to get this wrong now. $499, $399?
$49.95.
$49.95. Okay.
Yep.
I was completely wrong. $49.95. And what do you get for that? Are you up and running for that, or are there still things you need to get?
You can be up and running. If you want a monitor up here to monitor with, that's not included in the package. Mm-hmm. But outside of that,
the stand?
Yes, comes with a stand. I mean, there are modes that you can operate with this one with it in inverted mode. So if you operate like this, you can actually operate off the LCD of the camera.
Can you actually get it on a Steadicam or something like that, Steadicam arm or something like that? Or
yeah, sure. So we just came out with a new quick release system for the bottom of this that allows you to mount it right to a Steadicam sled. So, or the arm actually, either one. So if you have, it's not as applicable with the M5 because it's so lightweight to begin with, but if you're on some of the bigger ones and you're running a Sony F55 and
I don't know, you say that. I mean, you've got some stuff going on. I think I might tire even with that, so.
I think you'd be fine with this.
Okay. May I?
Yeah,
for
sure.
1 second. I'm curious about the inverted mode.
Yep.
It's pretty neat. Have you ever thought about putting a monitor back here so you can actually see it when you're...
Yeah.
Is that possible at the moment to fix a monitor in the back here so I could see it? Because at the moment I would be struggling to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. There's all different kinds of ways you can mount the monitor. But this option is nice if you want to get eye level shots a little easier, rather than having to hold your whole arms up so high to try and get eye level. This is just a nice way to get the camera a little bit higher. Or if you really want to go high and get up there.
And actually, you're right. It really isn't that heavy.
It's not. It's not. And the nice thing is when you're in this mode, you can kind of keep your elbows tucked in. It's a little more structural way, like an easier way to hold the camera, rather than always having your shoulders up.
Now, there are, if you walk the show floor, countless hundreds, maybe even thousands of things that pretend, well, maybe not pretend, and maybe they're brushless gimbal products.
Yep.
What makes you guys so special?
I would just say the level of refinement and the reliability and the customer service that we back it up with. I haven't seen any other products that perform to the level of Mobi, and that idea has kind of been borne out in the last year of production. I love seeing emails from producers where they specify that the product has to be a Mobi because they've been burned so many times.
And there's a lot of that.
There's a lot of that. So, you know.
I know that somebody's actually taking a Mobi up Everest, I think.
Yeah.
Next week. Yeah.
Freefly is not a company that's trying to make a quick buck on brushless gimbals. We're passionate about camera movement, and our goal is to empower people to move the camera in new and interesting ways. So. I think the product aligns with that mantra, and we really stand behind it.
Great. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks.
And we look forward to seeing what you've got in the next 12 months. And hopefully we'll get you back on the sofa again.
Should be fun.
Tab, thank you very much. We'll be right back after a very short break with the Brie brothers, who are going to tell us about how to make it big in Hollywood.